What are we hearing, and is there a common thread in the fact that we're now seeing more and more of these reports?
Well, it does really mark sort of a dramatic escalation of this aerial drama just over this past weekend, because on Friday, the U.S. shut down one unidentified object over Alaska. On Saturday, Canada ordered the shoot down of another one. And then, of course, we've had this one today over Michigan. I mean, there's still very little details about these last three objects. We do know that they were all high altitude objects. They have not described them yet as a balloon. Efforts are underway to sort of retrieve the wreckage to do a better job of identifying exactly what they are and where they came from.
We're getting some more details when it comes to these balloons. Right now, we're hearing from a senior U.S. official that the Biden administration directed the latest shootdown out of abundance of caution. Also, that the unmanned object was at about 20,000 feet. We're also hearing that the object is seen as 8-sided, and there's no discernible payload, according to a U.S. senior official speaking to Bloomberg at the moment. But really, Natalie, give us the context, the geopolitical context here, because now even Canada is involved with Prime Minister Trudeau really coordinating this shutdown with President Biden as well.
Yeah, well, I think, one thing to note is that the last three objects seem to have been flying at sort of lower altitudes. So the reasons that have been given for shooting them down was that they did potentially pose a risk to civilian air traffic. Of course, all of them are sort of, they're unlawfully in North American territory. So there's a security reason for bringing them down. That said, no evidence has been brought forward yet to show that the four objects, including the Chinese balloon that was shot down on February 4th, are directly linked to each other. But of course, there are these sort of overarching concerns that the U.S. has brought up about the Chinese balloon having been part of a global network over 40 countries that's part of sort of China's espionage apparatus.